Hi guys, hope you're all keeping safe and well. Thanks for tuning in to see how I got on the third week of my speed project. Quick summary to start with. Over the last kind of 2 weeks I developed quite a lot more club head speed, but the problem was it wasn't helping me hit the ball any further. And I had done all the training that I was supposed to be doing and my stretching and so on, but I hadn't had a lesson, so I was still hitting it quite poorly. So I had a lesson with my boss Rob Cheney this week, and we identified, of course, contact was the key. Okay, the black dot there indicates the sweet spot, and the blue one was the average area that I was making contact with my ball. Okay, so that coupled with the incorrect angle of attack was meaning that I wasn't really getting a very good return on my investment. And the fact is, even swinging it 4 or 5 miles an hour faster, I was actually, on average, hitting it exactly the same distance. So this week I've worked hard to complete my workouts. I've been practicing a few things on basically improving how I use my lower body. I'm not going to bore you too much with the details on that, but let's see if it's made any difference. .250 carry, 269, a wee bit better. Right folks, so results in today, definitely not swinging it as fast as I was last week. I guess I just didn't have it today, one dropping under 100, which isn't very good at all. But let's have a look at the distances, because this is what's funny about golf, it always seems to be a wee bit back to front. Actually hit the ball on average further this week, 251 yards of carry distance up to 270 average, mainly because I was able to hit the ball a wee bit closer to the middle of the face, and we know that that's the name of the game, hitting it right out the middle. So bizarrely enough, even though my average club head speed dropped by a wee bit this week, ended up hitting it further. So that's encouraging in its own way. So if I can match last week's speed with this week's centeredness, hopefully that number is going to get up there, and the next big thing is to get this ball speed through 150 miles an hour. Right guys, so unfortunately it seems I'm swinging the club 1.5 miles an hour slower this week on average, which is a shame because I really did work my butt off in the gym and in my 4 training sessions and so on. But look, there's going to be so many variables that I really don't know about yet. Like, you know, when you train, when should you have a rest day, when should you stretch, you know. I didn't, even something like that, I didn't get a very good sleep last night, so there you go. I'm not worried. But what did we learn though? Bizarrely enough, right, golf is a totally weird game. I was swinging it slower on average this week, but on average I was hitting it 7 yards further in the air than last week when I was swinging it as fast as I ever have done probably. Up to 251 yards of average carry, which is an improvement, up to 270 yards of total distance, and that's sounding a wee bit better. So what I've learned really, not that I didn't know this, but hitting the ball in the middle of the face is the most important thing that I need to be doing. If I'm hitting it off centre, it's just not coming off very quickly and it's not going to be going very far. My average shot today was only 3 millimeters below the centre of the club face in the sweet spot, whereas last week it was something like 12 millimeters below. So I'm going to keep working hard in the gym and developing better speed and learning more about how to get myself in the best condition for a Tuesday test day, but also just need to keep hitting balls and making sure I'm working with feedback. Practicing with face tape on is a really good way for you to learn where you hit the ball on the face. So anyway, we'll continue. Really excited about it. Thanks very much for tuning in and all the bits of feedback we get on Facebook. I'm really enjoying that as well. Alright then, take care.